Hi guys, it's Amy with Amy's Wares. Thanks for stopping by today. Today I have a video showing you some tips and tricks for batching a lot of cards in not very much time. I hope you enjoy it. To start off, I'm showing you guys some pre-made panels that actually came from a previous video that I made featuring the stencils from the March release at A Colorful Life Designs. There's some awesome stencils in this release, so I definitely recommend checking it out. But basically, I did some simple, quick ink blending on half sheets of cardstock and was able to get multiple panels just from that quick process. So that gave me a lot of backgrounds to work with. And you can see the stitch edges on these. Some have the wonky stitch die, some have a more traditional stitched look. But I did that in advance with some stitch dies that I have. You'll see those featured in the video here. And it just gives it a nice finished look when you put it all together. So I do that often if I'm not working on a single layer card directly on the card base. So next up I show you some A2 size card bases. That's my first tip. Sometimes if I'm not feeling particularly inspired, I may sit around and make card bases while I'm watching TV and stock up on those. Now this is one of my favorite tips to share with you. For coloring critters or any stamp sets that I get, if I'm in a mood for coloring, that's what I'll do. I'll color in some stamped images and fussy cut them out, and I load them up in this folder, and I have tons ready to go for future cards. So this is a huge time saver in the long run. These are label stamps. I absolutely love these. I use these all the time. Same concept, just kind of stamp them in advance and have them ready to go. It's another quick batching tip. You can see I've got die cut words here, various other things, some sentiment strips from Simon Says Stamp, lots of things ready to go. So that makes it really easy. These are kind of a recent purchase for me, but I adore them. These are the simple strips from Tailored Expressions. You stamp out the strips all in one fell swoop, and there's a coordinating die and it cuts them all out. And she even added these awesome storage boxes. You can see the one tray comes out, moves to the side, and you can keep them all there. You can see what they say, easy to get to. Absolutely love these. There's a new snarky set I actually have to get. I'm just waiting for her to get some more of the boxes in stock because I love this. Anyway, you can see some are heat embossed on black, some are stamped on colored cardstock. I have all different varieties. Again, just ready to go when I'm in the mood to start batching some cards. So that's where we're starting on these today. I've got some Simon Says Stamp, similar concept. You stamp, the stamp has multiple sentiments all connected. It's not individual stamps, and you stamp it out and there's a coordinating die that lines up with all those little shapes, and those are also easy, ready to go. I don't have a fancy little container for those, unfortunately, so it'll have to be a Ziploc bag, but it's the same idea. Now I'm going to put together some cards for you and just kind of give you an idea of my process. It's obviously sped up, but I just kind of put things together, try them out, see how they look next to each other, and attach them all on the card base. It's pretty simple, actually. So this one, I chose this awesome square one from the Sentiments from Simon Says Stamp. I love this. Hope your day is the best day ever. Put a little sentiment as well on the inside of the card. I figured it needed some bling, so this is my container with all my embellishments. Added some white shimmery sequins onto it. You can see here I'm pretty struggle bus with this jewel picker today. Some days I have good days, other days not so much. So this came together really quickly. Just kind of glued them all on there and good to go. So that's card number one. I actually make a few different cards here for you and then show you all of them finished at the end as well. I don't want to take up too much of your time. On this one I went for another sentiment simple strip from Tailored Expressions. I ended up going with one that says, "You bling me joy." And as soon as I decided on that one, I realized I was going to use some crystal gems from Studio Katia. I thought they would be the perfect complement to this sentiment strip. So again, I'm just using some adhesive, attaching everything together. These thin foam strips are super handy for these simple strips. I don't know about you guys, but I get those little dye fuzzies that I have to fling off of it. Anyway, I struggled again with my jewel picker here and eventually got the gems to stick where I wanted them. Kind of put them all around the sentiment strip and then also as an accent on some of the inner part of the circle as well. So I'm really pleased with this one. I like how it turned out. Okay, guys and gals, at this point, I think you get the gist of my process and all the things that I prepare in advance. So when I'm feeling the crafty urge, I'm able to batch a bunch of cards at once. So I'm going to speed up the next 2 cards and then I will show you all 11 finished at the end. So I'm going to turn on some music and I'll check back with you at the end of the video. Wow, that was a lot of cards. I'm impressed if you're still with me. Thanks so much for checking out my video. I would love if you subscribed and also if you left a comment with your favorite card. I'm always curious what people's favorites are. Anyway, there are a ton of amazing stencils at A Colorful Life Design, so I really encourage you to check them out. I do have a coupon code, AmyFan10, that will get you 10% off of your complete order if you want to shop. So I will leave the products and information in the video description, and I hope to see you guys around again. Thanks. Have a great day.